Good morning, good morning. Big day today, FOMC day. Oh boy. Let me get all set up here. Good morning, be tacos. All right, live on TikTok.
Connection lost.
All right, just give a second, let everybody get in. Big day today. I personally will be buying puts on the on the QQQ. Not sure what's going on with my voice and my throat. Five minutes until market opens. All right, what do we think, guys? What do we think? Up or down, FOMC day? In my opinion, I think we're overhyped. We're overhyped. Everything that, I think it's priced in. I think a rate cut is already priced in, so even if we do get a rate cut, the market's going to sell off. That's just a guess, though. Of course, nobody can predict, really. That's why you don't trade news, but just for funsies. Max, thank you for the rose. I did consider full porting an account on FOMC, but I'm not going to be around for the actual announcement, unfortunately. I have to drive down to an undisclosed location for 2 days worth of doctor's appointments. So unfortunately, I won't be live streaming tomorrow or the next day. So sorry. Sorry to leave you guys alone. Hi, I'm from Malaysia. What's up, Kari? right. 2 minutes until market open. Let's see if there's any big orders going on right now. I'm from Philippines working in Saudi. Are you guys new to the stream? Thank you, Madara Uchiha. Thank you. I feel like we might have some new people in the stream. I'm not sure. All right, market's about to open. All right, market open. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Are we not scared to trade today? Hey, scared money don't make money. All right, let's see if we can get a read on this. Right now, we had this big sell-off during, what is that, London? Big sell-offs. We have London highs and London lows. So that is a downswing. We also have a level of supply right there. And we also have a level of liquidity right there. So technically, we're in a big fat bearish order zone. Are there orders in this bearish order zone? Not really, doesn't look like it. And obviously the market just opened, so not going to try to predict anything. We also have a lot of orders at 24, 5, 4, 5, 45 to 50, 45 to 50. Oh, 45 to 50. So right here, that is where all the orders are at. That's a 5-minute zone. Not sure if I want to trade a 5-minute zone. This looks like this could be a... Yeah, we did get some orders filled at this wick here, this big wick. So this is valid resistance that we're at right now. So on the 5-minute chart, this is technically a downtrend. Let the market do its thing for a little bit, as usual. Jacob, yeah, honestly, it might be the SpongeBob song, yeah. But I swear there's another song that sounds just like that. Y'all ready for this? Yeah, Jacob, so it does seem that I am able to tell you guys where the orders are. And I can even do this if I wanted to. So we're all good on that. Alright, there's that opening fade. Alrighty. So that level of resistance was legit. Now, we watch as the market tanks. Today could be a massive down day on the market. My gut feeling says it will be. I think everything has been priced in already, so even if they do announce any good news, it's just going to tank anyways. And this is... So on the 5 minute, I mean, we're probably headed to London lows. That's my guess. Or at the least over here. I was so scared because you're a completely different trader with it. You're so much more confident on your entry and exit, and that's the hardest battle you fight with your strategy. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It is a very good software. Don't want to jinx it, but yes. Yeah, yesterday was pretty crazy. I was catching tops and bottoms left and right. Alrighty, so this thing is just on a complete sell-off right now, so it would have been nice to short up here, but I did not. Just because it was scary. Right when market opens, that's always the scariest time to trade. Alright, so it does look like we want to take these lows. I don't even want to look at my portfolio right now. Oh, my portfolio is up today. Not sure that's possible. Cool. I'll take it. All right, taking these lows out. And this thing looks like it's gonna try to go for those London lows. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. We either go to those lows or we get a reversal here at these lows. Honestly, it's not really that hard to see that. No setups for me yet. long here. I'm not, that's not one of my setups, but I mean, if I was a ICT trader, liquidity sweep kind of guy, that's where I guess the long would be. But I'm not taking any longs, especially with that much momentum down. I just can't bring myself to do it. All right, well, we're breaking lows. Made $3,000 trading S&D. Oh, Jamshid. I remember you. Nice job. All right, so right now it's pretty simple. It just looks like we're going to London lows. Man, what a freaking hindsight short that would have been. I am somehow up today on my portfolio. That's interesting. Interesting. Oh, it's because Vans is up 5%. And that's one of my biggest holdings. What the heck? Alrighty, let's see if there's any short opportunity. Why Vans? Take a look at Vans TikTok. They're making a big comeback. I mean, it's not just based off their TikTok, but search data, search traffic, just general culture. We're going back to the Y2K early 90s or late 90s styles. Vans is heavily shorted as well. A lot of people have shorted Vans. So it's just a good looking stock. I like the stock. All right, so there's a little bit of a blowout there. There are a bunch of orders resting at the 60s area down in here. So this may be a front run of those orders. 60s area, which is the London low. So London low is 56. And yeah, all those orders, this box is basically where a bunch of orders are at. You can see right here, we just have a floor of orders beneath right now. And we got a high volume spike. So yeah, this is looking like a little bit of a reversal. Never took out those lows. FOMC day. Let me take a look at Vans. Oh yeah. GoPro, Tesla, Funko. Man, Funko Pop is also one of my bigger holdings, and it's just done nothing. Rumble, also one of my bigger holdings, doing nothing. But Vans up 6% today, so I'm chilling. Alright. Guess I got lucky there. Let's see. There's a 30-second zone up here. Don't really like trading 30-second time frame, but sometimes you gotta look a little bit closer. Do you know when the trading will be open to trade again because of news? Are you talking about prop firms? Oh, we're going back down. Let's see what happens at this area here. If you want my opinion on the FOMC, I think it's going to be... Honestly, I don't know what the announcement's going to be, but I think the market's going to drop either way. Because I think the market has already priced in rate cuts. I mean, the market has gone skyrocketing straight up on terrible economic data for like the last 2 weeks. It's like, yeah, everybody's losing their jobs. There are no new jobs. Everybody's kind of struggling. The economy's slowing down. But we may cut rates, and then the market skyrockets. Okay, well, let's see how long that lasts. That's my opinion. The market is literally going up on just the fact that we might cut rates. Can you imagine if they don't cut rates today? I mean, you might see a freaking 2 to 3% drop. So once again, we have these orders sitting here. Looks like we're about to go and take them. Let's see. All right, holding that wall of orders. Or floor, I should say. Does seem like we want to get a little bit of a pullback. Let's see. Yeah, Mustafa, as much as I would love that Bookmap shows stop losses, I don't think it actually does, because stop loss orders go in as market orders when they're executed. So you actually can't see stop losses on Bookmap, I think, from what I understand. But you can see where people are buying and selling. So, you know, if institutions want to take stop loss orders, then they're just gonna... You'll see them anyways, right? You'll see orders at lows and highs anyways, because you may not be able to see the stop losses, but you can see the buy orders resting there from the institutions. Okay. Where are we at? If we get up to here, that could be interesting for shorts. Let's see. Oh. Well, that happened pretty quickly. There are orders resting there. Got some high volume there. Didn't really tap into this zone yet. It was a 30-second chart, so. Take a look at the order book. You can see a bunch of orders stacking up here. Some high volume. London Bridge is falling down, falling down now. So there's orders getting executed up here. But they got blown through. So I got short there. I think I'm just going to cut this for a loss. Yeah, I'm just going to cut that. Whatever. Oh, I didn't realize that we were rejecting the highs here. That's actually unfortunate. But whatever, let's see. The beauty of trading FOMC. All right, I mean, we took these highs, high volume. Should see a reaction here. Still orders all the way up here. What do we got? Supply up there. Oh, wow. My trading is really sloppy right now, but I was short 6 contracts, and then I started doubting the short, and I actually bought back to, yeah, I'm just gonna go to break even. This trade is getting sloppy. Yeah, I decreased my size right before this drop. As I was short 6, decreased it to 4 here, and then it freaking tanks, man. Unlucky. I've just been averaging in short all this way. But let's see if we can get a move. Lord knows we probably won't, because it's FOMC day. Tough day to trade. Always going to be a tough day to trade, FOMC day. What's up, Brett? Alright, yeah, that's just coming right back up. Alright, I'm just going to remove everything off my chart. Refresh. What do we got going on here? Not much, not much. Honestly, had to go to a 30-second chart to just get that initial zone. So I think we're just going to stick to the 1 minute here. And the overall idea is the possibility of going down to the London lows. Okay. See, we just keep, but here's the issue. We keep dropping and just wicking right back up with a lot of volume. So I'm still short. Actually, barely missed my break even. I'm gonna take one off here. And we'll try to let this ride down as much as we can. Take another off down there and take another off down here. A lot of orders down at the lows here. 57 down here, just below the lows. Let's see if we get a lower low. Pretty sloppy trading all up in here. Eventually got the move, but God, I started trimming the position all the way up here. I was short 6, man. This would have been a nice move, but all right. Some orders resting here. I'm going to take one more off and just cancel this order, because there is a possibility we just make a higher low here. So I'll just let the rest, the 2 left. It also helps my break even, because my break even is now way higher. So 2 off basically at the middle of this swing, and then take 1 more off down at the lows. And yeah, there are some buy orders stacking up here where we're at, so this could be a higher low if we're not careful. So I'm happy that I took some profits there. Come on, give me those lows. Give me those lows. Give me those lows. Come on. Come on. Bunch of orders up. You know what? I'm going to put this. I'm going to front run the big orders that I see. So they're all getting in at like 62. I'm going to, yeah, put it right there. Try to front run the orders at the lows here. Come on. You know what? Screw it. Today, I want today to be a good day. I'll just take some there. And we'll leave one left to run. Because I see a ridiculous amount of orders here. I mean, look. Just stacked to the brim. Right where we're at. So, don't want to be greedy and try to push my luck. Already a good trade. And then I'll just trail the rest. Probably going to get a big candle down and flush out stop losses. If I had to guess. In which case, yep. Let's see. It's probably going to wick really fast. Let's see. We're going to wick. Boom. Boom. There go those orders. And now I trail. Bunch of orders there. I mean, everybody has orders there. Whether they're stop losses or buys, I don't know. But oops. Sorry, guys. Oh, look, we just hit the London low. That's why. Oh, I just realized I'm on a 30-second chart. I'm supposed to be on a 1-minute chart there, but whatever. All right, so we're at the London low here. By the way, guys, if you want to know what I use for the orders, this is called Bookmap, and the link is in the bio. I finally got a link for it. Link is in the bio. You can see orders. It's like $40 a month before data. It's very much worth it, in my opinion. All right, and I'm just going to keep trailing. Man, now all these partial freaking profits look puny, but whatever. Oh, okay. All right, stopped out trailing. Honestly, that it may look like a great trade, but P&L wise, it actually was not that great of a trade. I took too many partials too early, but what's new? What's new? Anyways. Anybody take that short? Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat. I was trying to focus. Okay. Do you trade any afternoons 1 to 3/4? I used to try to, not anymore. It's honestly just easier to trade in the mornings. gives you the rest of the day to yourself, and that's when the best time to trade is anyways. So we know we got a massive amount of orders down here. What did I say? Target those London lows. There we go. I wish I didn't take so many partials, but... I'm on the East Coast time zone. My fave TikToker to trade with. How's the book map looking? Well, I think you got the answer to that. Here's the book map, guys. Again, I do have a link in my description or bio, so you guys don't have to ask for what the website is anymore. So you can see a bunch of orders there sitting. They were sitting at the London lows. They all got filled. And now we are moving back up. Here's what the book map looked like on my short trade. So the reason I got short, other than the order zone, which if you don't know what an order zone is, check out the free boot camp. Other than the fact that there was an order zone there, we saw all of these orders stacking up, up, up. So I just added to this trade all the way up. And then I started trimming down when it came back down because I was like, okay, this thing's just going to skyrocket potentially. So I didn't want to take the risk. And then it just dumps. And yeah, pretty bad timing on my end, but whatever. Did you get the lifetime subscription? No, because I wasn't sure if I'm going to use it that long. So, not yet. Alright, let me take some time to catch up on the chats here. I already got my trade for the day. Who knows if I'll take another one. It's FOMC day, you don't want to push your luck. Alright, let me catch up. I took too many partials as well. Yeah, that's one of my problems is like, I don't know how to balance partials with full take profits. Like, I don't know when is the best, like, I don't know. I get in my head and I start taking partials, you know. You are the reason I stopped going for $300 a day. $100 is good, and any plus is welcomed. Yeah, honestly, don't focus on a dollar amount to hit in profit. Focus on a dollar amount to not lose in a day. Because if you trail your stop losses, if you aim for, full targets, then you don't got to worry about making you don't got to worry about the profit goals. Like, that just doesn't matter. You'll just take as many winning trades as possible, right? But do not take too many losers, right? That's the only thing. If you can just not take a lot of losers, you'll make money. It's pretty much that simple. As long as you're trading a decent, obviously if you're a complete beginner and you're trading some garbage strategy, that's not going to be the case, but... guys, I'm using Take Profit Trader. This is a funded Take Profit Trader account that you just saw on the Ninja Trader. And then I use Apex for practice. Both of those can be found in the bio with the best discounts. 80% off at Apex, 40% off at Take Profit Trader. Code SimpleTrader or code ST. Man, there's a lot of freaking chats. Looks like some of you guys took that short. Nice. All right, now let me catch up on YouTube. Right now, there's no setups right now. There's the London lows being swept. A lot of orders got filled there, so there is the possibility we go back up. But I'm not, I don't just trade liquidity sweeps like that, so I'm staying out of it. Man, there's a lot of YouTube chats too. All right, let's see. You're the goat if you end today green, big dog. Well, I could just end the day right now and be the goat then. Theoretically, if you had your 3 other trading accounts and hit your take profit, would you still trade or call it a day? It doesn't matter how many accounts you have. You should treat it all as one account. I mean, that's just trade small size on all the accounts and just, you know, doesn't really make a difference. Just trade like you normally would. You know, if I see another setup today, I'll probably take it. Potentially. It is FOMC day, so I might be a little more cautious, but if it's a really good setup, I'll take it. Don't lose money equals make money. Yep. If we swept London lows, does that mean we're going higher? It doesn't necessarily mean we're going higher. I'm not like an ICT trader that focuses super heavily on London lows or highs or whatever. In this case, I used it as a target for my trade. But, you know, I don't know what's going to happen next year. This is not my setup. I'm making a video today, actually, that focuses on the main things that makes trading so hard. The main mistakes that people make that makes it so much harder than it has to be. And one of the lessons in that video is going to be only trade when you have your setup. Do not trade just because you feel like trading, because then you have no idea what the possibilities or outcomes are. The reason why you have a trading strategy is because you see that something repeats itself, right? There's similarities. And so every time you see your setup, you know with a decent amount of, confidence what the probabilities are, right? Like if we break through this demand zone, the probability of it working is lower because I've seen it a million times, right? So it gives you like that framework. It gives you guardrails. You know that your strategy does only a select few of things every time, right? It's either going to break, it's either going to hold, it's either going to blow through, and then you know what to do in each situation. That's the whole point of a strategy. If you're just trading, if I just bought this right now, I would have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. I would have no idea of what the possibilities are, no idea of how to actually read the price action, because it's in the middle of no man's land for my strategy, right? I mean, I could tell you that this is likely to go higher because it's swept London lows, but now it's like, okay, well, how high? I don't know. I don't trade this. Where's my stop? I don't know. I don't trade this, So, there's a little nugget for you. So now we're just consolidating. We have a lot of orders on both sides, but mainly above these highs. So watch those highs. What is your strategy? My strategy is something called order zones. It combines liquidity with supply and demand. And of course now, the third leg of the strategy is looking at the order book, which is bookmap. See where the orders are. Again, don't ask me what the website is because the link is in the bio or the description. Sounds easy, but one of the hardest things to actually stick to. Yeah. Someone said I'm hacking. That's funny. Does feel like it sometimes. It does feel like it feels like what is that one hack that lets you see through walls? X-ray is it called? That's what it feels like. I got X-ray vision. Or where it like puts a square on the enemy, puts like a freaking box around the enemy through the walls. Do you allow copy trade? I do have a copy trading software, but I'm not using it right now. I'm just trading on one funded account. I'm trying to get a payout from one funded to buy 2 evals, and then trade those 2 evals to 2 fundeds, trade those 2 fundeds to 4 evals, trade those 4 evals to 4 fundeds, trade those 4 fundeds to 8 eval, etc., etc. I'm trying not to buy any more evals or any more evals. Like I want to buy evals with the money that I make from funded accounts, and just see how far you can take that. Which honestly, when I say that, that should probably be a YouTube series, but I'm not really filming it too well. Well, I guess I'm live streaming it. Alright, well, there you go. There's that sweep of the highs, filled some orders there, and down we go. The fact that we're chopping around here is not really bullish, because you would expect a pretty sharp reversal off the London lows, especially after that many people got buy orders filled. So we could just keep going lower here. Okay. What do you think will happen to Bitcoin? I don't really have a staunch opinion on that. I think it's only getting more sensible to hold some Bitcoin because of the US dollar weakening. So I definitely hold some. Man, come on. Frickin' Vans pulling back. Funko up a little bit. Rumble not really up. Alright, so we're moving lower. Back towards those London lows. Didn't really see a lot of orders there, but I guess we're reacting a little bit. Looks like some market orders were filled there. Gold pumping. Oh, if gold's pumping. Let's see. Let's see what that FOMC is. Gold, you know, is a hedge against the market going down. Shut up, TikTok. All right, what are we doing? I'm gonna clear my screen. I guess I should probably keep London Low marked out just to have. Oh man, where's my friggin' TikTok chat? Oh, there it is. Why are you trading today? Are you not worried about the bad PA due to news? Well, I got this trade in, so no, I'm not too worried. Shorted this pop and drop. Honestly, the PA is not that bad usually on the first hour. Now the PA will probably be bad. Because now we're getting later in, well, it's only 10:30, so it's technically still the first hour, but there's some orders in here. Little supply zone. Not gonna short that though, because we're right at the London lows and I don't feel like taking that risk. But could be, yeah, well, there it goes. Wow. Well, there's that zone holding.
As you can guess.
Whoops. All right. Chop Fest.
Buy, buy, buy. Sell, sell, sell. Buy, buy, buy. Sell, sell, sell. Buy, buy, buy. Sell, sell, sell.
We're right between London Low and this little supply area. Saw orders sitting there. Man, I wish I just frickin' full ported that short. I kind of, I mean, I didn't full port, but I was heavily short, and then I just, as soon as it started moving lower, I started to trim the position, which is not good. Should have stuck with my kahunas. Did you catch anything? Yep. Shorted this pop. I took a loss trying to short here. Then I re-entered up here. And then took it all the way down. W trace today. Thank you, Layton. Layton. All right, well, we're just chopping around. What do we do? Oh, Vinny, welcome to the Discord. I see you joined the Discord. Free Discord, by the way, guys. In the bio. Man, what a short that would have been. I need more confidence. Bring chess back, in my opinion. Ah, man. Chess. I wish YouTube allowed, and TikTok, I wish they allowed, I don't know if I can say it, so I'll just write it. Because I would just hop onto Stake right now and just start rolling stuff for fun. That would be some good entertainment. Should I just do that? Should I just be a full-time Kick and... Yeah, Kick. I think Kick is the only platform that allows that. Full-time Kick streamer. Maybe Rumble. And just trade and... roll some dice on Stake. Giovanni, welcome to the Discord. Welcome to the Simple Traders. Alright, so this is pretty interesting to see how this is turning out, because we saw a bunch of orders get filled here, right? Then we started chopping around, took out more orders right here, so that's liquidity grab right there. And we already know that because we're chopping around right at the London lows, that's more like price acceptance rather than a strong reversal. And so now, after we chop like that, we see a price continuation. So, I don't know if that makes sense, but if you're a trading nerd, you like to see that. Lower we go. Man, I was gonna put frickin'. I was gonna do NASDAQ puts right at the open. I should have done that. I just expected chop in the morning, and we're just getting an actual bazooka move down. I'm going where you go, bro. Thank you, much appreciated. Could just gamble on the markets, I guess. Yeah, I guess so, but I don't really want to lose my account. Although I could just use an Apex account. But also, it's funny. It's funny because the gamblers on, you know, Kick and stuff like that, nobody hates on them for losing money, right? Because it's gambling. Like, of course you're gonna lose money sometimes. But then when they win, it's like, oh my god, you know. In trading, it's the exact opposite. It's literally only negativity when you lose. And when you win, it's like barely any positivity. It's like if you lose in trading, you just get dogged on. Oh, he's the worst trader ever. What are you doing, bro? Oh my god, why'd you take that trade? And then when you win, it's kind of like crickets. It's interesting. But gambling is the opposite. You lose, everybody's like, come on, man, just keep going. You got it. You're going to win. They got it easy. A lot of volume coming in here. A lot of orders too. You can see somebody's buying down, 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 down. Someone said SYBAU, crybaby. See, this is what I'm talking about. Hey, check out my winning trade. Where's your winning trade? Amen. Here's my winning trade. Because I'm the greatest trader ever. I'm the greatest trader alive because I've won. Jay said, bro will lose today. Well, I just won't trade then. I'll just take my winner and ride off into the sunset. TJR is in a losing streak. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he was ever on a winning streak, to be honest. Parseval, thank you for the cocktail. I mean, there's people on TikTok that have programmed his strategy and proven that it's not really, doesn't seem to work. I don't have anything wrong, you know, I don't know. Maybe he is an amazing trader and that's how he bought his Koenigsegg, but if I were to guess, he made his money in crypto. That I think is true. And then he tried day trading. And then he started selling a course on day trading. And I think he made a lot more money selling courses on day trading. Thomas would say the same about your strategy too. Yeah, yeah, it's cool that you know him. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think he would probably find that every strategy doesn't work. Or at least say that every strategy doesn't work. But I do think Thomas would agree with my strategy a little bit more than TJR's. But who cares? I mean, that guy also comes from a rich family. And is very well off without the need for any trading. Stake down, or do you want to gamble? Listen, I would if I could, but you're not allowed to on YouTube. What about the live trades he does? Do you think it's fake? Does he live stream the trades? I don't think I've ever seen him live. Oh, he's on Kick, isn't he? Let me see. I don't. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't see anything. Who cares? Doesn't matter. He posts them onto his YouTube. Yeah, that I've seen. I mean, come on. You can just pick and choose what. That's like, that doesn't mean anything. That's really easy to fake. Not saying he is faking it, I'm just saying like it doesn't mean anything. What you can't fake is executions. This you can't fake. Well, even then you could technically fake them. I won't tell you how, but there is a way. There's not a way to actually fake it, but there is a way to make it look like you're a great trader. Guys, just because you post losses doesn't mean that it's all real. Like, I could, by that logic, fake gurus, or gurus in general, whatever you want to call them, they're not stupid. They know that if they post losses, that's going to mean people are going to trust them more. I mean, come on. Simple. Makes you look more transparent. If you only posted wins, then people would just say, hey, why do you only post your wins? Alright, this thing is just continuing to go down. No setups yet still for me. Man, is my portfolio still up? It's somehow still up on the day, but not by much on my long-term portfolio. $800 left on the XFA. Corey, any tips? I mean, how big are you trading? Usually when I'm down to like, if I get any account down, you know, if I'm like $1,000 or like $500 away from blowing the account, I just full port it. I mean, I hate trying to grind back up from a drawdown. I'd rather just start fresh. What's up, Vlad? Of course I read your comment worldwide. There's 50 people in here. It's not that hard to see your comment. Who's Tom? Thomas is a guy that like back tests people's strategies and calls out a lot of fake gurus. Although I don't think he's going to ever. I think he's very biased, so it is what it is. But he does post interesting stuff. How's it going today? It's good. One winning trade, or actually one losing trade, one winning trade. Up on the day. All right, so there's a bunch of orders sitting right where we're getting to right now. Quite a few orders sitting at the 30s, the 25s, and the 20s. It's actually a level of demand on the 30-minute, probably more like the 15-minute, yeah. There's a big level of demand right there, actually. That's at 23. Interesting. Guys, this is called Bookmap. The link is in the bio or description. Bookmap. Bookmap. It's a heat map of where orders are sitting. A lot of orders at 420. Right here. This is NASDAQ. Micro NASDAQ. Maybe you should put Bookmap on the scrolling text. Nobody reads that thing anyways. Honestly. So the low was 31.25. Yeah, there were some orders there. It looks like they all got front ran. You hear about FOMC? What about it? Dairy thinks they're following. W Day? Yep, Jordan. What strategy you trade with? Watch the free boot camp. It's liquidity sweeps with supply and demand and order flow, I guess is what you could call it. A lot of orders at 20s. About to tank the market at 7 p.m. UK time. How do you know it's going to tank the market? What if it skyrockets the market? I agree, though. I think it's going to tank the market. But honestly, I mean, the market is already selling off. So that might mean that it's kind of getting ready for a move up. All right, let's see what happens here at the 20s. A lot of orders. Oh, I think on the NQ, I think it's a fake order at the 420s. I think it's a fake order. Let's see. You can see it here. This red zone there, that's a big order, but I think it's fake. I think it's going to get pulled as soon as the market gets close to it. If it gets filled, I'll buy. Fake order is just when somebody puts a big limit order at a price to make the market kind of be like, oh, there's a lot of orders over there. That guy must know something. It basically is just a way to try to move the market, essentially. You're just trying to fake out traders by making it look like a big order is sitting at a big price. And then as soon as price gets to that where your order is, you just cancel it. Or you just move it. All right, let's see if it gets filled. Let's see if we can watch it get filled in real time. There it is. Or we'll see it get pulled. We'll see it get pulled off. If we see a big fat volume bubble, then it's gotten filled. It might be front ran. I don't know how to say that word. People might front run it. I mean, it's not moving yet, which is honestly I would expect it to move. So it might be a real order. Let's see. Oh, wow, it's getting filled. Here, I'm gonna. Let's see. If this thing just gets blasted through, then. Oh, wow, got filled. What is this? 400 contracts were just filled there. Okay, so that is a genuine order, it seems. Big order. And it is a 15-minute level of demand, so this could be interesting. And where are we on the VWAP? We're below the VWAP second standard deviation band as well. This is looking like quite an area. Doesn't mean we have to go up, but... Is there a website? If you're talking about Bookmap, the link is in my bio. Bookmap. Is there any way to cheat on FX replay? What do you mean cheat? You mean like a fake guru, like faking it? Faking a backtesting session or something like that? Or do you want to cheat on FX replay? Because there's no point in wanting to cheat. There's no point in cheating on a backtesting software. It's only going to hurt you. Alright, so there's that level we marked out. Let's see if it holds. We saw the massive order get filled there. Can they cheat to get more students? I mean, if I wanted to cheat on FX Replay, what's the easiest way of doing that? Just go and see what's going to happen before you start the stream or whatever you're going to do. It's that easy. Then you know what's going to happen. At least you know generally what's going to happen. The only thing you cannot fake is buying and selling in real time. By the way, that's what I just did. I bought at that order, at that area like I mentioned I would if that order filled. Now, my break even is pretty vulnerable. But I'm already up on the day and I don't want to push my luck, so whatever. I literally just only want to be in this if it goes straight up. How many contracts? Just 3. Honestly, 3 is not that small for me. For a trade like this, I probably shouldn't do 3. There we go. Okay, break even, whatever. Because that was not based off of my strategy. That was just based off of that fat order that was sitting there. But, well, I guess you could argue it is a 15-minute level of demand. But is there even liquidity? Not really. Nah. Alrighty. Well, despite the massive order there, we are still going lower. Good thing I went to a break even now. So we had pretty much the biggest volume bubble we've seen so far. Right there. Right where that order was sitting. So somebody definitely did buy there. I mean, that is a fact. Or maybe somebody took profit from a short position. That's also possible. Now this is MNQ, and you can see a bunch of orders here around the 4,400. So we have a lot of orders resting below us right now. Of course, it is a downtrend, obviously. So any buys or counter trend? Paulina, welcome to the Discord. Elfin Super, welcome to the Discord. I think this was manipulation, shake out some buyers potentially. I don't know. I don't see us going, just blowing past this level. I mean, it doesn't look like it would, but I need to eat a snack. 1 second. My stomach is growling. No. Man, I probably should have gotten long down there. It looked like a pretty clear absorption. But whatever. I'm happy with my little profit for the day. All right. This should be a pretty strong low here. I do believe this should be the bottom for a bit, at the least. I'm not in any trades. 4,400 could also be. Interesting area. It's also FOMC day, of course, so we might just start chopping. And to think I got short up here. I just gotta hold. I gotta hold forever. All right, a little bit of a higher low here. Kind of like a head and shoulders. Inverse head and shoulders. Rustic Serum, welcome to the Discord. Alright, so we're starting to stack some orders down at the lows again. What's your loss rate? Like trades where you fully lose before moving to a break even? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I checked, I think either 2 days ago, maybe even yesterday, and my win rate was like at a 55%. But those stats, I don't even worry about those stats anymore because they're gonna change so much and they're not gonna be accurate. Because if you're scaling in and you're scaling out, some trades technically could lose while the other trades win on the same exact trade, right? Like, so if you have a position up here, and if you have if you short here and you short there, and then you take and you cut it here, technically this trade is still a loss, but this trade is a win. You see what I mean? So I don't even look at win rate and you know, average win and average loss, because it really just doesn't matter. All it does is make you overthink things. I just focus on making money and not losing money. Seems like a lot of the time you manage to move to break even. Can't remember the last time I was watching when you had a full loser. Well, I actually had a full loser today, technically. I mean, full loser. It was a small loss, but it was like I got out of the trade fully for only a loss. It was here. when I tried shorting too early. So I shorted, and then it just kept going, and I just cut the loss here. And then I realized that I kind of made a mistake because we were still rejecting the area that I was looking at. So then I re-entered, short, and then boom. So technically took a full loss. But yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of risk management, is getting to a break even, getting a good price, getting a good average price. That's pretty much everything. Risk management and getting a good entry. That's pretty much your whole job. No, I think that was 3 contracts. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 contracts. And then on the other short, I had 6 on, but I didn't hold all 6. All right, so came back into this area where those orders were sitting. I don't know. I mean, I'm not trading this, but I think we hold. I think we hold this zone. There are a lot of orders at 400 down here, so that could get taken. $400 is the previous week high. Oh, I see. Yeah, it is. Looks like this week has been quite the rejection candle too. Yeah, we might go there. It's definitely possible. All right. Yeah, a lot of orders at 400. Does seem like we might have to go there. But there's a lot of orders everywhere, kind of, in this whole area. $410 to 400 is like where all the orders are at right now. Put it like that. All right, yeah, I'm curious to see what happens if we sweep this low. Maybe I'll get long. Not my strategy though, so I'm not very comfortable taking longs. See what happens at 400. If we get there, that is. Here's what bookmap looks like. It's like 402 to 400. Looks like it's holding for now. Oh wow, people got angry that I brought up the book map. The book map has the candles on it. It's just not as easy to see. This is a sandwich that my girlfriend made. Turkey sandwich with blackberry jam and jalapenos and cheese. It's a blackberry jalapeno jam with brown sugar. My girlfriend corrected me. Bookmap is $80, about $80 a month. We kind of need to see the buyers push up here if this is going to hold. Excuse me. I'm long. I don't really have much hope for it, but I am long. Just 2 micros. I front ran that big order at the 400s. And of course it's a liquidity sweep as well. Oh, coming right back down. Right back down. All right. See, that's the problem trying to counter trend trade. It just always keeps going. Although, yeah, whatever. This is not even my strategy. I'm literally just trading this out of boredom. FOMC is at 2 p.m. today, guys. New York time. Oh my god. That totally just took me off for break even. It's going to keep going now. I can feel it in my bones. This is going to go to freaking new highs now. Watch. Why would that hold? Only reason I went long there is because of the orders that were sitting there. There were big orders sitting at the 400s. I knew it. This thing's gonna go to new highs. Watch. Bet you that's the bottom. We're just gonna go right to this high. Excuse me, jeez. Days ago this was a demand zone. Yes, 15-minute demand zone. Yeah, we're still in that 15-minute demand zone. Wow. This is gonna rip, and I just got stopped out of it for break even. God dang it, dude. What is my deal with break evens? I pay like, it's like 80 bucks a month for Bookmap, guys. 80 bucks a month. The link is in the bio. Ugh. Can't believe that took me out for freaking break even, man. I mean, I can believe it. That was a really tight break even, but what's your FOMC bias today? I personally think it's gonna. I think the market's gonna drop no matter what we do today. What'd I tell you guys? Thing is going straight for the highs. God dang it. Full Portelli. Welcome to the Discord. Lilla Clack. Welcome to the Discord. Oh my god. Literally got long at the bottom, by the way. And then break even here. And then whoop, straight to freaking target. That happens all the time. You guys know. I am cursed with that. If you're new to the stream, make sure you check out all the free resources I have in the bio. Got the free YouTube playlist, which is basically a full course. Free Discord, where you can ask questions. There's a paid course if you really need it, but first watch the frickin' boot camp. And for all the latest and greatest prop firm discounts, check out the bio as well. Code ST at Apex Trader Funding gets you 80% off. And code Simple Trader at Take Profit Trader gets you 40% off. Jesus. Can't speak. Man, that makes me tilted. Coulda, shoulda, woulda been in this trade. How much are you considering RSI and Bollinger Bands in your trades? None. None. Re-enter right now. There's no point in re-entering right here. It's at my basically where I would be taking profits. So, you know, there could be a short trade up here, but this looks like a reversal, honestly. So I don't know. Might just call it a day and run with the profit that I do have. Don't really see much on the order book. Only orders I see on the order book are pretty much at these highs. Still green for the day. Yep, yeah, still green. Is it worth risking that on FOMC day? With this trade, I don't know. I would love to just still be long and just try to hold this for as long as I can. There's that 15-minute level of demand holding, by the way. There she goes. I don't think I'm going to take this. There is some decent volume. I think I'm just gonna stick with what I got. God. There's going to be a liquidity sweep for short trades, and it can go lower. Yes, that is the general look of it. But the only thing I don't like is, one, FOMC. It's FOMC day. Two, we had a boatload of buyers all down in here, especially at the 4400s area. And three, we've been going down pretty much all day. And so if it's a reversal, could be quite a big one. But this is a bearish setup. It is a bearish order zone. Didn't see too many orders on the order book. I did see some good volume there. But I think I'm just gonna stay out. Dun, dun, dun. Of course. Well, there's the short. I'm a little too fearful today, that's for sure. I keep losing in my almost all reversal trades. I will never enter a trade against the trend again. Yes, good. Fighting the trend is always the hardest way. Shout out to the one guy watching on Twitch, by the way. Man, what a reversal. Market is just hell-bent today. Honestly, though, I kind of want to go long. I mean, break a structure. Demand. You know there was a lot of buyers here. Well, damn, dude. What a short trade this would have been. My God. I was too scared. Sia for David, welcome to the Discord. All right, no buy orders in this area here. Generational shorts for FOMC. Anybody take that short up there? Damn. He's going straight to targets. What a weird looking chart. Straight up and straight back down. You're in it? Nice. Might just need to go to 4,400 or 400. 400 down here. Potentially. Looks like a lot of you guys caught that short. That's good. Nice. Here's your cha-chings. Starting to see some orders stack. 400 to 405. God. Yeah, here is the book map. So once again, stacking orders down there. Will it hold this time around? After watching you the past couple days, you do know your stuff. I'll give you that. Call out everything. Thank you. I mean, yeah, thank you. I don't think I call out everything, but, you know, I do think I do a decent job. Now, sometimes I'll call something out and then go against my own words, and that's always great. Like I did right now. I said, I'm not going to short here because I think it's too risky, and then boop, straight down, perfect short. You called out the 24,500 yesterday. That was on point. That is true. Yeah, that was literally the bottom of the day. 24,500. Where was that? Right there. 24,500. I feel like we are trying to get a bottom in, which is why I'm a little confused why we had all of this down. Because it was looking like we were trying to put in a bottom. There are also a bunch of orders down here as well. Fran, thanks for following. Ava, thanks for following. Yeah, those orders are holding for right now. I don't know. My gut says we are trying to make higher highs now. We got this breakage structure here, pretty much the first higher high we've had in this entire session. Almost everything else has been lower highs. What a freaking reversal, right back up. God dang it, this is not giving me enough time to think. Straight down, straight up. Patience worldwide, patience. Still got all these orders down here. Pretty much this whole area here is orders. So I'll actually mark the zone out like that. Does seem like we might sweep. We have a low right here. That's that 15-minute demand low. Do I trade breakouts? No. Feels like a double bottom forming. Yeah. Getting ready to ready to open 100 micro long trade. Do you think it's logical? Well, if you're gonna do 100 micros, you may as well just do 10 minis. Don't do 100 micros. You're gonna pay a lot of commission. I'm not in any position, no. No. I think it's possible we can go all the way back up. I do think it's possible, despite the massive downtrend. Only way I'm looking for longs is if we come back to these lows and I start seeing some decent holding. Here's the book map. So that's where all the orders are. Looks like it's kind of just holding right now though, so if this is it, this is probably the bottom for the next move up. Doesn't look like the sellers are getting any progress back down. This is live, Zach. Yep, I've taken trades. Today was one small loser, one nice winner, 2 break-evens. There it goes. Dang it, man. How do you make a trade break even? You just put your stop loss to where your entry is, and now it's break even. Break even just means you don't lose any money on the trade. So how do you not lose money on the trade? You put your stop loss where your entry is. $98 micros more. Oh, looks like my Ninja Trader is disconnected. That's great. Alright, it's about to be 12 FOMC day. I'm not sure we're going to get much more action. Mustafa, I don't know if I would try to go full port this right before FOMC. It might be a bad idea, so let's see. Curious to see what happens at 4,400. I think stocks are going to shoot up at FOMC. I personally am going to be buying puts, but I'm also long a lot of other stocks, so it's kind of more like a hedge for me. Ooh, Build-A-Bear down 4% today. Let's see. Here comes 24,400. 24,400. I'm trading the NASDAQ futures. What's gonna happen? Did you trade NASDAQ for... No. I'm very open about the fact that I have only traded I've only traded the NASDAQ and prop firms for the last 6 months. I've been trading in general for a long time, but futures and prop firms only in the last 6 months. Maybe longer than that now, but you need some movement to wake you up. I know. I'm always yawning on this chair. It's about to make a move. It's about to make a move. I can see it. I can feel it. Boom. Ba-boom. Right to it. Dang, what a reaction. Look at that volume. Yeah, I think that's going to be a big move up. I did not get long, though. I'm too slow. Too slow. $24,400. That might be low of day, guys. Just like yesterday was $24,500. That might actually be the low of the day right there. Dunka, you're in at 24,400. Nice. Look at that. You bottom tick that. Literally the low of the day is 24,400 right now. Oh man, I should have just put limit orders in. I wasn't able to buy quick enough. Damn it. That is totally going to be low of the day, isn't it? Totally going to be low of the day. Now you can aim for these highs here. Dang it, man. I am not catching these moves. But at least you guys are catching them. $24,400. Look at the level that I marked out right there. Last line, $24,400. Bottom of the freaking move. Oh, that is heartbreaking. God dang it, man. Today has been... I mean, I'm up, but I just missed... I missed a short up here and a long down here. I mean, God, I need to start executing my trades. I might just start using limit orders, to be honest. TBH. Look at the volume on all these green candles. This is definitely some big buys coming in now. Managed to catch that too, thanks to your calls, to be honest. You guys catching my trades better than I am. Here's your cha-chings, because I already know this thing is going to probably take off. Oh, what's happening here? I see nothing that warrants this. I think this is just manipulation or just low volume. Don't think this is going to be an actual big move down. If it is, that would be crazy. After those massive orders just came in. A lot of volume, though. Hold on. What's happening here? What is happening here? Did we just... Was that manipulation? Did we just take some liquidity on the top side and... Interesting. I still am bullish, but man, that is a little bit worrying. Kind of throws a wrench in the idea that this is a strong bottom. Y'all getting smoked? Well, to be honest, my fellow students here got in at the literal bottom of this candle, so I'm not sure I would say they're getting smoked. So... think they're still winning here for now. Might go down, but Is this CRT? No. This is NASDAQ. Volume has kind of just fell off a cliff now. Kind of back to nothing. It is moving up though, so. Are you missing your setups because you're putting too much weight on bookmap orders? Yeah, well, I also think that I actually think I just need to put limit orders because I think I'm just delaying actually executing. Like I'll see confirmation and I'll, but then I just take too long. I'm just like waiting and just miss it, so. It's not crazy that 2 people out of 100 bought the bottom. Well, that's not really the point. The point is that I said 24,400 was a big level, and that was the exact bottom. And I was saying that way ahead of time. That's the more important part. I even called when it was going to hit 24,400 before it even hit. I said, okay, it's about to go there right now. And literally 2 seconds later, it went there. Teleported down, teleported back up. So, not to toot my own horn, but... Some people really just love to hate. Yeah, I know. It's like, what? And it looks like there's more orders now stacking at 24,400 again, which is strange. If you're not at a break even, you should be at a break even, that's for sure. What is this? What is that? Can we see the book map? Sure. So here's the book map. 24,400 was the big level there. Now we're seeing 24,400 stack some more orders. Question is, will those orders get front ran? Will we even go to 24,400? But there are orders there still. $24,400. Here we come again. It looks like it might not hold this time around. So if you bought down there, careful. There's definitely some momentum. Well, you need me to predict right when a big move is going to happen again? Is there any app to see Bookmap? Bookmap. Bookmap is the app. It's the software. Excuse me. Alright, so it looks like 24,400 is still holding. Kind of creating a floor here. should get a big move out of here if this really plans on holding, because the sellers should be running out of juice here. They've tried many times now. Excuse me. Should get a big move. Up. Oh, 1 second. Alright, so I'm long again. Trying this again. Trying to predict the bottom of the day again. If it comes back down, I'll probably be done for the day. Still green on the day. No real big losers. Only missed some trades, which is almost more frustrating. Oh, come on, man. Is this... Alright, hold on. I might need to give this some room. Okay, yeah. Now it's not moving. It's gotta go. It's got to go. It's gotta go. We have been chopping a lot in this area, so my break even is pretty vulnerable. If we decide to chop literally any bit more, yeah, that's not looking too good. Come on. You need to explode up right now. It pretty much needs to go straight up. Like right now. The longer we sit here, the more likely I am to be stopped out. For break even, of course, not a loss. Don't disappoint me, Nazi. Come on. Come on. Come on. My God, dude. It is midday FOMC, so we're probably gonna chop. I mean, that's the odds are we're probably gonna chop. But hey, if we don't, then this may be bottom of the day. Of course, I'm not going to hold this through FOMC. Martin Roach, thanks for joining the Discord. Welcome to the Discord. Not really moving the way I want us to. It's going to come and take out these lows now. This low right here looks pretty vulnerable, which is right where my break even is, basically. Spike up. Big up candle. Massive institutions come in right now. Breakout. Boom. Nope. Ah, man. This is always the hardest part of the trade, is getting away from the break even. Ugh. Come on, man. Oh my God, and of course, that looks like it's just took some liquidity. Oh, never mind. 24,400? We might actually go and touch 24,400 now. Now, I'm done trading for the day, probably. Don't want to mess with this anymore. It's chopping around too much at this area. It honestly might just fall right through because of the way we've been consolidating. If it does break, it's going to be probably a pretty big move. No, you need to re-enter. Maybe, honestly, maybe, but it's just chopping too much. It's just like, it's not moving the way I need it to move. And I don't want to keep re-entering. Okay, what is this? Massive down candle, and we're going right back up. It's just a fight at the 4,400 level. Or 400 level. I don't know why I keep saying 4,400. This isn't even really... Is this even like a zone anymore? Like, let me clear my chart up for a second here. Oh man, I do want to be long this. I don't. It's just hard with this chop. Just can't quite get it. Does look like a good long. Has looked like a good long, but it's just not moving. All right, I think it's gonna break through here. I think it's gonna go to 24,400. If I had to guess, big move coming down. Let's see. Big move down. Fill those orders. Man, I don't know what is going on right now. We're just literally sitting at those orders. We've been sitting at those orders over and over again. Still think we're gonna hit 24,400. I mean, that's what makes sense right now. 24,400. Take these lows. $24,400. Here it comes. No? Oh my god. Boom. Get on. Alright. Holding. Did that actually execute? So we got to 24,401, and it looks like we're getting some big buyers coming in now. Look at this floor, though. It's just a complete floor. Crazy. Now it looks like this thing wants to hold, of course. But this could be the manipulation leg before a break. That's always an option as well, which would not be good for longs. Kind of hard to tell. Can't tell really. Yeah, that's starting to look like a manipulation pump to trap some traders. Looks like it's gonna now go to 24,400, and it might just blast right through. I mean, this looks pretty manipulative. There it is. There's the orders. All got filled there. 24. Well, we went below 24,400, but those orders got tagged. Well, no. All right, flush those orders out and held for right now. Again, this looks like a potential reversal, but it's been looking like that for a minute. We just can't seem to quite do it. We just keep taking more orders lower. So let's see if this will be the one, if this is the big one. Did you see how fast that candle moved? It's because of those orders. I'm not making up where these orders are. You can see them right here. 24,400. 24,395. Wicked in. Got those orders. I got in at 396. Damn. Bottom tick. Man, we are just not moving. What is ATR? 6? ATR is 6. Yeah, this might just this might honestly just chop until Fomc announcement. I mean, I've been saying that, but honestly, that's what it's been doing. Chopping all over, slightly lower. Whoa. Big orders again. Big orders again filled there. $395. Big volume, big orders. Buy orders. Buyers are still here. So why aren't we going up? Come on. Are you up or down this month? Up. Here's the book map. Big volume bubble, big orders sitting there. I mean, clear as day, big orders that were just taken out. Here's 15 minute. 15 minutes actually has a little bit of a zone there as well. Still going lower. Wow. More than likely, FOMC is just creating this price action. It's not moving. Could be people hedging their positions as well. That's always a possibility. Looks like we're getting some sell orders at 24,410, which might bring price up to there. Come on. Can we move? Can we move, please? Can we at least get to 410? Maybe. Oh my god, dude. This chop. Right back down. Eh. Well, what are you trading for rate cut news? Nothing. I think I'll be buying some QQQ puts right before the announcement just to hedge, really. Not to try to make a bunch of money or anything. Man, we are just not moving. I need to just get out of here. I just need to call it a day before I get myself in trouble. Alright. Here's my position. Enjoy the show as it comes back down and breaks even. Oh. Alright, now if we just come back down here, that will be it. That will just be another fake leg higher, which seems to be a common theme today. Fake legs higher. We got orders sitting at 410. Okay, right back down. Dude, whatever. It is what it is. FOMC day. What are you going to do? FOMC day. Choppiness. Oh. And right back down. This gives fake hope. False hope. Crazy, dude. All these green candles, they just get smacked right back down red. And break even. All right, whatever. FOMC day done. Up about $140 today. Not a big day, but still a green day. Tried my best to trade this chop, but it's just not working. Man, I bet you this is a long right here. God dang it. I'm gonna get myself in trouble if I keep trading. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Oh my god, there it goes. Whatever. Join the free Discord if you haven't already. Check out the free bootcamp if you want to learn how I trade. You can also feel free to check out the paid course once you're done with that if you're still struggling. I knew it, dude. I knew it. This thing's gonna freaking rocket, isn't it? Yeah, join the free stuff. Bunch of free stuff on the and the link in the bio. If you're interested in this bookmap software, that's also, you can find that in the bio. Yeah, best prop firm discounts are also in there. And okay, yeah, see you guys. Oh, I won't see you guys tomorrow. Oh, that's sad. I won't see you guys until next week, so I'll see you guys next week Monday, because I'm going to be away for Thursday and Friday. That sucks. All right.